He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
Goes for a shot!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
That's tidy. Llorente with the cross. De Bruyne. Now Trossard. Meunier. And it's Amadou Onana. Doku. That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? Llorente is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. That is lovely. Yamal stood his ground strongly. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available, and that should get the job done. De Quater. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread out to the left, looking to play him in. He's found space here, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Yamal, it's a good run down the right.
Oh, really well played.
Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Tielemans gets in to thwart him. Tielemans did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. De Quater. Onana. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Onana. Nico Williams gets a foot in here. He is starved of space and time. Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. Nico Williams. Lovely bit of skill. He is through here. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's got the beating. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Doku cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's to Quater. Now it's to Quater. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Llorente, Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal. He's having a shot! Trossard for De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. That's going right the way across. Nico Williams running a top gear. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Belgium clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. Well, he's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's intervened well there. De Quater is onto this. Doku in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Spain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Goal! Belgium! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Nico Williams. That's really well cleared. That'll be a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Now it's to Quater. That has been slung wide. Doku picks it up out wide. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's been shifted off it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nico Williams. Now that's well seen too.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Amadou Onana. Now it's Trossard. He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tielemans. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. De Bruyne. Oh, great leap! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Belgium go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Doku gets into a good position. Yep, it's a corner. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Trossard.
Trossard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lovely. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Just eases him off the ball. Onana. Mechela. Onana. Meunier. He's a sharp little ball here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Couldn't squeeze it through. But here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And here's Yamal. Nice physical challenge. Tielemans. And that's going wide left. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's a promising position. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance! It's in he goes again. That is decidedly lacking.
Lamine Yamal really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Mechelen, Tielemans. Now that looks a decent ball. Pau Kubasi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Castagna. And it's De Bruyne. That's destined for the flank. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. And he's only too happy to take that back. Tielemans. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Castagna aimed beyond the defence. And he's straight offside.
Pretty robust defending.
Onana. Tielemans. Played into space. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mechelen. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Doku. Doku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Trossard. Belgium ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Real chance! Well taken goal. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Williams! And he's taking no chances there. Deftly away. Meunier. Onana. De Bruyne. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Doku. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Yamal! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Spread it left. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. Trossard getting this one clear. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Now it's the Quater. Knocks it into space.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Rodri. And Grimaldo. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. And that has sent him sprawling. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's the Quater. Meunier. Trossard engages and forces him off the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Doku tries to pass it through. Castagna providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Yamal. De Bruyne. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's the Quater. Pass somewhat off target. And he's managed to get free. And it's Tielemans. Pedri. And he was quick to react. Meunier. Great vision. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Williams. Mikel Oyarzabal. And Yamal. Yamal. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, look at the space here. And they've been given a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. De Bruyne gets it away. He'll try from distance! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite. And for the first half, that is that. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Tielemans, now it's Lara. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Meunier. Tielemans. Now he's got space here. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Spread to the right. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. No, he's not getting past him there.
Nico Williams clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That's good defending, very good defending. Llorente did just the shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter,
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will... Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
well, Pete,
Kevin De Bruyne! The man is an artist!
as openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had it nicked away. Meunier. Rodri. There he goes, motoring forward. And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's all on. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Belgium are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Meunier. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Doku. And he's heaved it away. Mikel Oyarzabal. Spain are looking to break at pace. Pass somewhat off target. Over to the right flank. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. And it's Llorente. Nico Williams has it in a wide position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And there's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And the pass is intercepted. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Trossard, and he's intervened well there. Castagna gets across to intercept that. Trossard, pass is coming off in quick succession here. It'll be a throw-in. Tielemans. Now it's Doku. It's a good run down the right. Llorente drives forward on the overlap. Tielemans. And it's Castagna. Now Castagna. Tielemans. Just eases him off the ball. Castagna got a long way forward to join the attack. Spread out to the left. Meunier promptly onto that, and that is that. Mechelen. Onana. Castagna. He's found space here. Doku proves just Trossard! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Grimaldo. And Kubasi. Well, that has not gone well. Knocks it into space. He has a look out. Chance for a shot! And a neat finish. Belgium are back in business. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Eric Garcia. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's a searching pass. No, that's been intercepted, and it's De Bruyne. Trossard.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. Oh, that's fabulous. No, there's no going past him this time. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne. Trossard. That's destined for the flank. He is through here. Doku puts them all in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Llorente. Pedri. Spread it left. Distributed tidily. Trossard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Chooses to go crossfield. Castagna. Mechelen. And smartly reclaimed. Here's Doku. De Bruyne. And he's been shifted off it. Yamal.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And it's hoisted clear. De Bruyne. Trossard. De Bruyne. Oh, played through for the wide man. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! Goal, Belgium! And the comeback is complete. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Belgium with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's the Quater. The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. He's got away. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Yamal gets into a good position. Spain have their second corner now. Well, there's the clearance. And it's pulled back. Tielemans tries to clear. Belgium are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Doku, he might be in here. Steaming on, got terrific effort. Off the post. It's gone in, he's put through his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Yamal! And there's a goal! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. And now he has two. Spain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Yamal going after that. Kubasi. And that is a little undercooked. This looks promising. Trossard. There's the header! Oh, that was no routine. That's the end of the first 45. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. The second period is underway.
Spain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Castagna. Tielemans. Doku. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It's not an especially good pass, that. Tielemans. Now it's the Quater. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Threads one in. Doku. Now it's to Quater. Nicely intercepted. And it's Ruiz. Mechela, and the keeper's got it again. And it's Amadou Onana. Now Trossard. And it's Pedri. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mechela. Onana. De Bruyne. Doku. Fabian Ruiz does really well to win the ball there. That's a sharp pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space. That has been cut short. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Doku. Tries to play it through. And this is De Bruyne. Kubasi. Yamal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
It's a pretty loose pass. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? He has found the way through. Llorente wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a key interception. Mechela. Onana. Oh, that's well spotted. Trossard, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, he's found support out wide. De Quater receives it in a good position here. Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's forced to go back. Tielemans. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well timed, excellent interception. Spread to the right. And that's a throw-in. Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21 será sustituido por el dorsal 26.
Kubasi. Grimaldo. Now it's Williams. Trossard. Onana. Nico Williams.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's De Bruyne. Trossard. To Quater. Thinks about the shot. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Onana. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Trossard. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found a way through. Tielemans. Now it's Doku. Now it's to Ketelara. Now it's Doku. Pedri. Pedri makes a dash for it. Oh, that's nice. Stood up well to him there. Onana, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Doku. Castagna receives it in a wide position. And here's the Ketelara. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Tries a shot. Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Belgium go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, shooting chance! Meunier. For Ferran Torres. Onana. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fabian Ruiz. What's going wide left? Meunier kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Bruyne. Played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rodri. That's a good foray he's making. Salmakers. And it's De Bruyne. Meunier. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Belgium visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
De Bruyne. Moreira. He's shifting through the gears here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. De Bruyne.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Llorente. Llorente makes a move down the right. Oh, nice touch. Courtois is there to clear. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Dani Olmo. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Castagna.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Driving forward. That is good alertness. Salmakers. And that is as far as it goes. Spain did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
So straight into the action. He tried running through him, but he was not having it. Meunier did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Spain with the corner, they're first. Tielemans clears it away. Another throw-in. The ball's gone astray. And that's a throw-in. Castagna. Eric Garcia cuts out the pass. Pedri running with intent. Pedri! Loose. Oh, what has... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Cleared away.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Lovely feet. Llorente. Delivered from distance. And he's there to clear it. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that while a lot of wingers can be inconsistent, this guy has got some real substance. And initially, yes, he did struggle on making those connections to players in the box. Now, it's all beginning to work out.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's the Ketelara. De Bruyne. And here's the Ketelara.
De Ketelara really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is through here. Trossard. Shot at goal! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He's shifting through the gears here. Showing good feet. And that interception was Most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's a key interception. Onana. Trossard. Spread to the right. Now it's De Bruyne. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Swung over. Doku. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Oyarzabal is onto this. Oyarzabal. No, there's no going past him this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's picked his way through.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that's gone loose. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Yamal. Yamal. Great chance! And there's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's going across goal.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, that's superb. Well, that looks a decent ball. Incoming delivery. He leaps for it! Goal! Belgium! Into the lead once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Belgium have their lead. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Well-timed, excellent interception. Fabian Ruiz does well not to be outdone there, and he was quick to react. De Bruyne. De Ketelaere. Onana. Mechelen. Meunier. And he cuts out the supply. So what can they make of this? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Tielemans. Lovely, now real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Long ball upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. And a play for a throw. Onana. De Bruyne. And now they can clear their lines. Onana. De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. Williams. Very nicely done. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's found a way through. And he's there to get it away. And it's Castagna. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, they can break here. Good ball over the top. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Tielemans. Pedri, played out to the left flank. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. He stands tall and strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's De Bruyne. Tielemans. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Mechelen. De Bruyne. Onana. Over to the right flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation.
And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And it's De Bruyne. And here's the Quater. Now it's Trossard. Looking to play him in. Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, can they get him away? Lovely bit of skill. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Onana. Doku. And here's the Quater. And it's Amadou Onana. That's Tielemans. And here's Trossard.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a really well-measured ball. That's really good defending. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Fabian Ruiz. Onana. Tielemans. Spread out to the left. And the ball is out of play. Castagna. Mechelen. Onana. Good running, strong and purposeful. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tielemans. Doku, who does have an assist to his name. He's on it, can he get away? It's a good run down the right. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's the Quater. He has found a way through. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want to...
Can he finish? Oh, he's hit the bar! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Spain have their second corner now. Meunier clears without hesitation. De Bruyne. And it's Tielemans. And that has been slung wide.
Might want to be careful there.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That has not gone well. Tielemans knocks it into space. Doku, and a chance! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Belgium now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And he's managed to gift it back. Tielemans. Now Castagna.
Doku.
De Bruyne. Oh, some astute defending there. It's a searching pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Trossard. He's got away. Now it's the Quater. Can he finish? Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And yes, it's him again. Belgium palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Defending of the desperate variety. And a header! It's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Grimaldo gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Trossard. That's a sharp pass. Now it's De Bruyne. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Oyarzabal. Llorente. And Jamal.
Oh, really well played.
And he's been shifted off it. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's there to belt it away. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Spain still have the cards to affect this game. The Quater receives it in a good position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Doku stood his ground strongly. To Ketelara, he might be in here! And the finish! Oh, denied at the last.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most convincing of passes. Mechele. Tielemans. Now it's De Bruyne. And it's Castagna. Doku receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught napping! And they've got a throw. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Spread it left. Nice bit of trickery. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Doku. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared away. That's a throw. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 17, el dorsal 19. Serán
Llorente
sustituidos por el dorsal 7.
engages and forces him off the ball. Onana. Tielemans. Spain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ferran Torres had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That has been knocked clear. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Courtois with the clearance. Onana. Meunier. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He'll try from distance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Spain are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Cambio de jugadores.
Spain get their 4th corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Llorente. Morera calmly anticipates. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Salmakers. He's shifting through the gears here. Closing in on goal. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Salmakers. He's picked his way through. Salmakers. Now here's the delivery, and it's turned away. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Not the most accurate pass. He is through here. Pedri. Eric Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got away. Has to go back here. Rodri driving forwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And a neat finish!
Marcó en el minuto 87 el dorsal 26.
Belgium have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Spain still making a fight of this. Nicely weighted ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. They're up to 5 corners now. Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Nicely aimed pass. He's in a great position here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Salamanca's makes a dash for it.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Lukaku, foot in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Castagna. Mechela. That's Tielemans. Salmakas. Looking for a runner. Salamakas providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is a crunching tackle. Meunier. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that will be the final act. Spain suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. De Bruyne. Nico Williams. Nico Williams scooting forward. Nico Williams. Ah, such a clever touch. Nico Williams tries a cross. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Pretty robust defending.
That's a throw. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Now it's Doku. He's picked his way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Out towards the flank. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tielemans. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Oh, that's a key interception. Onana. That has not gone well. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. It's a searching pass. Belgium have got it back and they'll have another go. Knocks it into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Doku.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it out wide. Great chance! And he's heaved it away. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Yamal.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
To Ketelara. Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Oyarzabal. Castagna. This is a promising build-up. Spread to the right. Pedri. Nico Williams. That is lovely. Doku. It's a pretty loose pass. Now he's got space here. And he's taking no chances there. Spain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's not going far. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's forced to go back. Meunier. Mechelen. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's to Quater. And here's De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Goal! Belgium! And Belgium are ahead.
Marcó en el minuto 28 el dorsal 7.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that's a good intervention. Corner number 2 then. Castagna can get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Trossard, Tielemans. It's a really well-measured ball. Aimed beyond the defence. De Bruyne. Tielemans. And it's Amadou Onana. De Bruyne. Looking for a runner. Not the most accurate pass. Meunier. He has a look up. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Yamal. Lovely feet. And it's Ruiz. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced. Spain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's looking wide. Castagna. Castagna is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's to Quater. Onana.
De Bruyne really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Onana producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pedri. Defending was strong and firm. Castagna. That's Tielemans. Castagna. De Bruyne. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. And he shoots!
Oh, the ball.
Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. And here's De Bruyne. Passing nice and takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Onana is offering a wry smile there.
De Bruyne plays it short. That is great defending, so alert. Referee has just said play on. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. De Bruyne. Here's Doku. Looking to play him in. Skims one. And the finish! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get on the end of this? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Trossard. Now it's Trossard. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Tielemans. Now it's to Quater. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Onana. Mechela. Meunier. Trossard. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Onana. Now Trossard. Now it's to Quater. Ambitious ball here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Trossard. Great vision. Distributed tidily. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Spain have their third corner. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to clear it. Very nicely done. And the ball's come loose here. De Bruyne. Now that's well seen too. Grimaldo is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Trossard.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. Trossard. Now it's to Quater. It's a good-looking delivery. Looking for a corner. Oh, good line! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Belgium find a position of real strength now. Lovely bit of skill. Tries a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Tielemans.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Yamal. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Castagna picks it up out wide. He has found a way through. Impressive jump. It's in. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim, but...
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity and conviction, in tempo.
Can he finish? He won't be happy with that one. It's a searching pass. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now there's a fine ball. Quater getting this one clear. Onana producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Tielemans. Probing pass. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
It's this guy, Quater, who'll be providing the creative spark here, Peter. He's more than capable of finishing moves off as well, so don't be surprised to see his name on the score sheet come the final whistle.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Tielemans. And it's Castagna. Onana. Castagna. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Crosses it in. A header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Quater is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rodri. Eric Garcia. And Grimaldo. De Bruyne. And it's Tielemans. Oyarzabal. And he's gone backward here. And here's Yamal. Distributed tidily. And he's quick to return it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Goes for the shot! Pedri! Missed by a fraction. Mechela, Onana, and it's Meunier. Now it's Trossard, Pedri, Nico Williams. We always look the favourite there. Eric Garcia. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Llorente. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again...
Oh, he's having a go!